Hello, my scholars, and welcome to our final reading lesson of the week. You all have rocked it with cause and effect, and we are going to take all that we've learned and apply it to trying to understand how we can look at cause and effect in nonfiction text. On Wednesday, we looked at them in fiction text, so we want to understand how we can use cause and effect to help us better understand informational text, informational books. Now, I'm going to dive on in, and the story that we're going to be reading is actually about a creature called an armadillo. I wanted to show you a picture of an armadillo because this is not an animal that we see around here. It has in places that are nice and warm. So this is an armadillo, and we're going to be reading this story. As we read this short story, I want you to try and understand again, what are different things that happened, those effects, and the causes why, of course, do those effects happen. So we're going to read about armadillos. Are you curious about armadillos? These weird looking critters are covered with big tough scales. They even have scales on their faces and long skinny tails. The scales look like armor that ancient knights wore. Armadillos need to protect themselves, so they use their armor. They quickly pull their legs under the armor and hide because they are frightened. What happens when you poke an armadillo hiding in its armor? It usually fakes being dead, but if you scare it enough, it might jump straight up and scare you back. Most of the day, armadillos live in burrows because they are shy and do not want to be seen. A burrow is a hole or tunnel. Armadillos have sharp claws that help them to dig burrows and to catch food. They also use their claws to fight anything that attacks them. Armadillos will fight only when hiding, jumping, or playing dead doesn't work. Armadillos come out at night to hunt for dinner. They eat bugs, small animals, and some plants. Some armadillos also eat small worms that live in dead, rotting animals. Yuck. Armadillos have a strong sense of smell, so they use it to find food in the dark night. Rotting animals must be easy to smell. Now, my friends, we see a lot of different cause and effects here. Let's just look at one of them. They quickly pull their legs under their armor and hide because they are frightened. Anybody see a signal word there? If you said because, give yourself a pat on the back. We know that because, so all of these signal words can help us understand where a cause and effect is and help us understand within that sentence what is the cause and what is the effect. So we know that the because is usually before the cause, right? So what happens? Well, armadillos pull their legs up under their armor and hide because, right? And the why is they are frightened, right? So we can say here, the cause is that they are frightened. And what happens because they are frightened? They pull their legs up under their armor. Okay, let's look at another one. Most of the day, armadillos live in burrows because they are shy and do not want to be seen. Again, all of that comes after that signal word because is usually our cause, right? So what do armadillos do? Well, they live in burrows. Why do they live in the burrows? They are shy and do not want to be seen. So again, the cause, they are shy and don't want to be seen. Because of that, they live in burrows most of the day. So those same strategies that we use to identify cause and effects in just sentences or in fiction, breaking it down, asking ourselves the what and the why, looking for those signal words, is the same strategies that we use when we work to identify cause and effect in nonfiction text. So my friends, to round off this week, you are going to be doing some work looking at informational text, nonfiction text, understanding the cause and effect, and we will come back on Monday with a brand new shared reading unit. All right, my dears, I will let you go. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Happy writing.